I'm thinking I should be a bit more careful when I paint the table with lacquer. Because I feel like I kind of have a headache now.
Yeah, I told you, asshole.
Yeah, but
I can see that shit.
I don't listen to
here.
my girlfriend. You think I'm going to listen to you, you fool?
You should.
Should probably listen to my girlfriend, too. But
if you listen to me, you wouldn't have a kid coming, man. I've been telling you to use a condom for fucking a year now.
Hey, condoms are for sailors, and I don't like boats, all right? You want to turn your texting sound off there, you rude fuck? Huh?
Yeah, I'm working on both.
Yeah, I appreciate it. By the way, we got emails. Got like 4 in, but one of them's a double from Pac because I guess he just gets upset at Yahoo and just sends it like 6 times.
Yes. Well, yeah.
And I just posted a status too, so hopefully we get a couple more. This might be the most we've ever gotten on the on the morning after pill. So we got episode 18 of the hashtag Shots for Likes morning after pill.
Bro, we're up to 37 episodes.
Why are you counting like that? No, it's more than that. We're on. This is the 18th morning after pill, and we just what? Your dad's was 27.
Yeah.
So that's like
37.
No, not at all. 27 plus 10 is 37. Plus 8 is 45.
45.
Yeah, not 37.
I thought I did the math before. I guess I'm drunk.
Dude, why? You say all the time you shouldn't do math. Why are you doing math all of a sudden now?
I don't know. I want to count the numbers up, you know?
It was a big time mistake.
Yeah.
Big time mistake. Let's go ahead and play the theme song, huh? Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Morning after pill. Remember when I said we should have got... Don't fucking play footsies with me, homo.
The table's too small, man.
Remember when... Yeah, that's why we built the new one. Remember when I said we should have got a mask a while back, and you were like, no, fuck that. Then I was just painting lacquer before. You're like, dude, you should have got a mask, bro.
Dude, when you were paying last time, I
feel like shit.
When you were paying last time, I was like, dude...
Garage door's open.
No, I know, but I literally last time I was like, dude, when you pick up that when you pick up more gray paint, grab a mask, bro.
You said that?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have just
You're
been...
probably too high to realize, y'all. Not off weed, people. I'm high as fuck right now off fucking lacquer.
Yeah, it's not a fun high, man. You don't feel well.
You want a shot?
No. You fucking asshole.
Why am I an asshole?
You know exactly why. I already got a drink. Leave me alone. I'm hoping that balances out the lacquer fucking high I got going right now.
I'm seeing doubles over here, man.
Yeah, so my fucking nerve endings stop fucking twitching and shit.
Is that happening?
I'm not twitching,
that's
but
not good, man.
I feel like random, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you having a stroke, my man?
I
gotta call the EMTs.
Did we sign the mirror?
No, why would we sign our own mirror?
It's our goddamn podcast.
I don't think I don't think my dad signed it. Eric signed up there. Yeah, I don't think my dad signed it.
We should probably have to have a party soon and have people sign it.
Is that Curry up top right?
Might be.
Yeah, I think he signed up there.
Might be.
We're still we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10.
That point set down the bottom right? 22.
So we're missing a lot.
Yeah.
We gotta figure
almost 15, maybe a little less because we had like
the problem is I can't.
We have to have people sign at the very beginning.
Yeah, if you're listening,
we can't do a goddamn thing after it's done because we're just fucking too drunk.
Yeah, if you're listening, sign a mirror if you come on, would you? You know,
yeah, don't be a cunt, huh?
Because we're too dumb to remember, so it's on you.
We're too dumb to do a lot of things.
Not build a table. That bitch is coming together.
Yeah, finally.
Showman just texted me when I sent that video. He's like, "Oh man, it looks really good."
Yeah, it's just the paint. Man, that's a door with legs on it. When you said that was pretty funny. A little defeating, but it was funny.
Well, little does everyone know that we actually carved those legs out ourselves. So
bought them from Lowe's for like fucking $18 a pop.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank God they make those, huh?
Same thing.
So I guess maybe I'll stop at Lowe's on the way tomorrow to grab a drill bit. Another fucking thing for this goddamn table.
Up, man.
I think I would have to cut it because then we'd have to buy a circular saw to cut it.
Well, you would have to.
Yeah, I can't afford anything anymore. I got a baby coming.
Well, that's also not my problem.
That's true.
So
I would say just about nothing really is ever your problem, though, right? I mean, you just show up to work, you pay your mortgage, you move out, your life drinking.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck.
So
play Assassin's Creed, though. I give a fuck about that. That game is toy. I'm telling you right now.
Is it really that cool?
It's really cool, man.
I've never played any of them. I believe that they're good games. I just never...
The problem with the Assassin's Creed games is, well, they were popping them out like every year. So the first two were great. And then they just kept popping them out. So it was kind of like playing the same game over and over again.
Yeah.
Especially like, I think it was 2, 3, and 4 were the same character in the same timeline. So it was all fucked. There was only supposed to be 3 of them. But
they kept making money, of course, so they kept just ruining the game.
Right. So the last 2 that came out were Unity and what was the other one? Unity and
That boat one, right?
Revelations, I think. Oh, the boat one was dope as fuck, dude. But
Paladino got all mad at you
yeah, what was he mad at me for?
for liking the boat one, the best.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's
whatever.
like you're stuck on a boat. Getting all mad at you and shit.
He never had surround sound. Do you play it on surround sound? Fuck, what's that?
But you probably play any good game on surround sound. It probably makes it like 10 times
dude.
better.
But yeah, this one they're like, fuck it, dude. We're taking a year off and we're gonna redo this whole game. And like, dude, it's pretty cool. It's like a different game. Like the first hour I was playing, I was like, I feel like I'm playing like a better Skyrim. Like this, like it's not like Assassin's Creed. No, eventually,
First and third person or only third?
It's third person, only third person.
I mean, Skyrim I always played first person. You can go to third person, but for some reason I just always liked first.
I always
played
played first
better.
too. I rotated, but mainly I was on first. Like
Yeah.
it depended on like what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I almost never fucked with third person. I don't know. Maybe just fuck with the experience.
Like when I was like sneaking around shit, I was always third person.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like you could see the surroundings a little bit more.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but other than that, I was always first because it's just easier. Like, dude, being a mage or something, third person is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, with the crosshair when you're in first person, that's what you want to be doing, I guess, right?
Yeah. Anyway, Assassin's Creed's fucking huge, dude. I think it's the biggest game I've ever played.
Is it bigger than Breath of the Wild? Wasn't that game fucking gigantic?
It was, dude.
Was Breath of the Wild bigger than any of the Fallouts?
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
Really?
It was bigger. I would have to look it up, but I think I'm just gonna make up a number just for the point of it. But they're like saying that it's like 30 times bigger than Skyrim's map.
Assassin's Creed?
No, Breath of the Wild.
Did they actually say 30, or was that the made up
I'm
number?
making up a number, but it was something like it
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was way bigger. I don't know, man. I guess I gotta play the game over. This game is big.
Skyrim's map was big, but essentially you could kind of like think about all the areas yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, everything's like open world now. So, I mean, everybody's
gotta
going
be.
to try to
It's so
top
sick,
somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm like I said, I'll next week I'll talk about it more when I spread my seeds a little bit more.
You get to ejaculate in that game? Fuck some horse?
It looks so good, bro.
You're not answering my question. Do you bang broads in that game? Or?
Don't know yet. Probably not. I could try.
They'd up that game a bit if they let you fuck some bitches. You know what I mean?
You can fuck broads.
Better yet, dudes.
You can fuck broads back in what was that game? Chicken Chaser.
Skyrim. You can fuck bitches in Skyrim.
No. I'm like talking.
Fable.
You can fuck bitches in Fable. That's just old news,
we beat that
bro.
game in your mom's dojo.
Yeah.
And Chaser.
The game was sick, dude.
That game. I think that game slowly got shitty though as it went along. Right.
I played all of them, and they're all awesome. I think that's just me. But
we haven't listened to the cunts too much.
yeah,
Don't want to do that.
You can't listen.
Can't listen to too many cunts. You don't want to.
Cunts should be. They'll claim your ear off, my man.
You'll straight be cunted. You'll be cunted all up, then you'll be a cunt yourself.
That'd be a cool game. Called
What?
Cunted.
Cunted. So is that like you getting hunted by life-size vaginas?
with teeth.
Yeah.
I'm also not confirmed that vaginas don't have teeth. I don't know if that's a fact. Still, they might have teeth, man.
How do I state this? Well, I mean, like, I'm not gonna ask for your number, but you've had enough sex to know, probably.
I don't know, man. You never know, man.
I mean, it was fucked up.
They have a lot of mysteries.
You ever see that movie? You ever see Teeth?
It was really fucked. There's a lot of mysteries going on down there in the Vag region.
The
never know.
vaginal region.
Could be like a thing, some kind of alien,
There's probably gonna be a cunt or two out there who's got teeth in her vag.
It's gotta happen. I'm telling you.
They made a movie about it. It's gotta be true. They made a movie.
Where are we? It's probably Philippines. If you're still listening over there,
I think they are.
I know you got some broads or some teethy cunts down the Philippines.
Some teethy cunts. Well, man, we're just not even talking about anything. That happened a lot on Eric's episode, which I guess is what we should talk about anyways, right? Because it's the morning after.
Fun. We had a first bartender, so that was cool. He didn't do anything. I poured my own drinks. But.
Yeah, I think it'll get better. I think once everything's up here and it's like easy for him, because I don't really want to make him walk around like an ass. That's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We're not giving him anything. He's just coming here to hang out, basically.
He should have a tip bucket. I'm telling you.
That would be cool.
Give him $1 or something, right?
Yeah, throw change at him and shit. I mean, that'd be funny. We
always tell stories about
berate Eric for no reason, anyways.
Around pennies on a stripper's ass.
Yeah. You couldn't mention the name, but I'm pretty sure I know exactly who did it.
Yep.
And then I got kicked out.
Yeah, it was great. So we could do that to Eric. We'd just start throwing change at him. Although he was throwing a dildo at us the whole time. So.
Yeah, which was funny. When he got the stick, that was pretty impressive. That cemented his place here at the #ShotsForLikes podcast. But it's good, though. He'll be it normally, and then we could have, someone like your dad's buddy Scotty Mac when he comes on. Like, obviously, we're going to have him with your dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We wouldn't have to, but, like, why not, So have him come on and bartend.
My dad?
Or Eric? For Scotty Max.
Oh, okay. I should be saying.
I mean, unless your dad can make it, Scotty Max just wants to come and
I don't think my dad can bartend. I think he would, he has bartend before. He can bartend, but, like, I don't think he'd keep fucking quiet over there. Like, I think it would have to be a podcast, I think.
No, yeah. Well, I'm confused. There's 4 mics, man. Scotty Mac go one, your dad another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying make him a bartender.
Of Scotty Mac's podcast.
Yeah, but then we want the bartender to kind of shut the fuck up for a while. Pop in every once in a while.
On this one, he would probably talk a lot.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, I mean, if you wanted Eric to come for it and bartend and, like, actually have all 4 of us as the podcast, then I feel bad. I forgot to mention, like, on the flyer or, like, on the episode that Sequin bartended. I don't know if we're going to mention it, though. I mean,
I think people know. Well, we should mention it. We'll figure it. We'll talk afterwards about that.
Yeah, but think about that. I'm going to have to put on, like, all the fucking, like, the flyers and like all the in the title and everything.
No, here's what we'll do. We'll just when you send me the poster or the picture, and I'll just take a little square.
Just put Eric's face in there when he bartends. Like, you gotta get like a really good face that'll be funny and memorable of his.
Yeah, figure that out.
And you just put it on the cock of the guest every time.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
And that's how people know he bartended.
For sure.
Okay,
yeah,
so there you go, solved.
Problems one by one over here.
See, if the whole world wasn't cunts and they could just solve problems as quickly as we do, think about it. We talk about an issue we have with the podcast, right? Within a minute, we figure out like a perfect solution. Bam. A comical solution.
Bean!
Peanut butter and jam!
Phil, shut the fuck up.
Phil, shut the fuck up! They're both dead. That makes me sad now.
Philadelphia Collins is dead?
Yeah, I think he died before almost everybody, remember?
I don't remember that.
Philadelphia Collins is dead? I guess we'll Google that.
Was it Philadelphia Collins, Jacob Collins, and who was his brother with the hair? He's fucking intense. The intense dude. All I did was call him a mustard tiger. I mean, he was wearing a tiger shirt and he had a big old stain of mustard on it.
Phil Collins from Trailer Park.
Philadelphia
Boys
Collins.
Dead. Let's check her out.
I mean, look at him. He should be dead. I mean,
who played cheeseburger-loving Philadelphia Phil Collins in Trailer Park Boys has died. That was 2013. It was a long time ago.
It's been a while ago.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Now I'm confused. Now they're saying fucking... Hold on.
The fuck are you doing, man?
There's Cyrus on Philadelphia.
Cyrus.
I saw him the last day.
Oh, okay.
Before he was wrapped, or maybe he had one more day, like the next day or something.
Oh, it sucks. I don't want to watch this. It's the actor who played Cyrus talking about like his last day seeing the guy. So now, that's just fucking sad.
Yeah, and I don't want to see Cyrus upset.
He actually
my father gave
he starts
me
to
this
wipe he starts to wipe his eyes and shit. He definitely cries. So we're not watching that.
My father gave me this gun, cocksucker. Safety
always off. Dude, he went ding 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 ding. The car drove away every time. Every time it pulled up, ding 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 ding. That same fucking song.
Yeah, you're gonna love our guy, man. We'll wait till our guy gets here. You're gonna love him. He's a straight up dude. Ding 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 ding. You're fucking working with Cyrus. Oh, you know him?
Ding, 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 ding.
So now that Eric was on the podcast, Eric Rowe, is that our sixth veteran on?
See, we keep saying that, but I mean, I can bring up here. I'll bring up the podcast right now, and then we'll go ahead and count.
I love those vets, baby.
We should get a count because we should know anyway.
Yeah, we're kind of assholes for not knowing. Do you notice how Beaker's laying with the general in between his legs? Did we do that?
Or
is that just like fate? Like the liquor gods like dropped?
There was things that were said on Eric's podcast that I was like, I don't remember saying that. I don't remember doing that. Okay. Sniper of the Year, 1.
Brandon.
Hold on, I'm just going in order. Tanner got stabbed. That doesn't count. Brandon, 2. Tony, 3.
He's not vet yet, but whatever. Yeah,
current. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way, current. I'm counting it. I thought we had a lot more. Okay. All right. Keep going. Not Ross either.
Do we call Pat? Pat's joining the military.
Oh yeah, Pat's joining, so we'll count that. Well, he's trying to. That's like 3.5. She farted in my mouth. There he is. Diesel 69, right?
No.
Oh, technically not. Okay. Fuck, maybe we didn't. Oh, Justin.
So
Justin Carlo. That's 4. You might be right with 6. Definitely not Chaz. Not Matt Palladino. Not Curry. Oh, so you're right. It is 6. I thought it was so many more.
Who's the 5th?
Didn't I say 5th? Justin Carlo, or is he the 4th?
I lost count. Yeah, we'll go with 6.
Well, now Pat is looking to go into like an independent base that like only gets called on for like serious issues. It's not like technically like a major part of the military, so to speak. He was explaining to me the other day.
He still talks to you after this podcast?
Yeah. He called me the other day. It was hilarious. He's like, motherfucker, you make a baby? I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, you fucking made a baby? Oh my God. Like, it was just so funny because that kid's hilarious. Dude, that kid's stories, holy shit.
Yeah, he got so drunk he couldn't finish all of them. I can't wait to have people back on, man. Like, it's cool.
His stories were fucking ridiculous, dude.
I know. Well, there's so many good ones. I get it, though.
That was one of the craziest fucking episodes we had, man. Dude, just mega clit and like that fucking blood orgy or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ. I guess we should talk more about Eric's episode. We never coerced him into a sponsorship. We got to get on that.
Yeah, you should work on that. I don't remember
anything.
No, like I do. We didn't talk about anything.
Like we talked about Marvel actually.
That was the only like topic that we kept going back to. Other than that, it was just like bullshitting and you turning down shots, but we kept giving them to you anyway.
Yeah, you got to get over that because eventually it's just going to be like, I'm not going to be taking like 1,000 shots, and you're just going to fucking
ruin
stop,
this podcast, man.
Well, I mean, the next day if I just got straight up nothing to do, then yeah, I'll get fucking fucked up. But the way things go now, man, we got like jam podcasts 2 or 3 in a row. Sometimes I just can't be that drunk, fucking 2-3 days in a row like that. I can't do it anymore, dude. You know how bad I felt on Saturday, man? It was fucking terrible, bro.
Sunday, you mean?
Whatever. See, I don't even fucking know.
I'm on a binge right now, dude. I can't wait to not drink tomorrow. It's gonna be epic. I've never said that in my entire life, but I can't wait.
You say it all the time when you're offline.
You get it's been a rough one, bro.
Dude, we get a podcast weekend coming up, and like I think it's like the end of this month because I'm on call, and like Bridget's birthday is coming up and shit. So we had to do like 3 in like one weekend, and I'm going to a show right before Brown Mike's thing. So we're going to that Belmont show. It's gonna be fucking dope.
Well,
it's like
what 3 we gonna have to do? Brown, Aries.
I'm doing like the Belmont show. Then we're doing Brown Mike's like right after at like 10:30, 11 at night when you get home from work. And Eric will probably
That's on Friday, right?
Yeah, Eric will probably bartend that because I think we'll all be together at the Belmont show. And Saturday, I think we're doing the Challenger, and I think Sunday might be Hey Mike's and that kid because it's a Sunday and I needed to fill a Sunday. I don't know.
Dude, get Eric fucking wasted, dude.
At the show.
Yeah. So when he's bartending, he's just
Yeah, I mean,
just saying. Nonsense.
I might pop down a shooter or two just to like have a good time while I'm watching.
If you don't,
some music,
I'll lock you out of the house and we're not doing the podcast. So
yeah, you can't see music sober. It's like bullshit. But
can't do anything sober, man. Except for work. You know? That's probably the only thing in life where I'm like, nah, man, I can't be drinking for this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Everything else, I'm like, yeah, I got this.
You know, at my job during the summer, they have beer Fridays. They let us hang out and have a couple of beers like after 12.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking legit.
I refuse to do it though because I like relaxing when I drink, man. I don't want to be fucking restart this, do that. Okay, let me ping this. All right, like I don't want to fucking.
You'd be surprised, man.
I don't know. I like relaxing when I'm fucking. Relaxing. That
I've
lacquer's got me relaxing real nice.
I've bartended fucking hammered before, not crows, at the strip club. You'll relax.
Yeah, bartending, dude. That's totally different.
I gotta deal with horny dudes getting mad that I'm a dude bartending.
Yeah, probably.
That's rough as fuck, dude.
Although you were hoping for chicks, but then, oh no, it was the other way
No,
around.
I'm talking about I was training, dude. I had to deal like it was regular strip club nights, and they're like, I'm like, oh, what can I get you? They're like, the girl bartender.
Really?
I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, bud. What do you need? You want a drink or not? There's a fucking stripper on the stage. Stare at her. Why get your drink? Fuck.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Well, because
you want every single fucking person there to be a girl.
At least at strip club. Here's what happens: they hit on the bartenders more than the strippers because they know that in their dumb heads they're like, well, maybe there's a chance that
People who hit on strippers, man, are just.
Well, no, I'm talking about the bartenders.
Yeah, but it's all the same thing. And then the girls who come like rub your back for like $2, they're dressed like kind of
No, it's not the same thing at all.
And
It's definitely not the same thing. The bartenders ain't rubbing your back or stroking your dick.
what I mean is that they're gonna hit on every single. They treat every girl the same in a strip club, whether she's the bartender or like the girl that brings you a drink and rubs your back or a stripper.
They got a better chance with the bartender, though. 'Cause I've seen it actually happen.
Yeah, but you know a certain set of people who everybody wants to fuck. So
And they have a certain set of skills that get them strippers and stripper bartenders.
you know, I'm trying to think if. I mean, I'm sure Brandon fucked a stripper too, but I'm talking like go to a strip club, random stripper, and she actually has sex with you for free.
Oh, yeah, that shit don't happen. It's happened.
Like, no shit. I'm sure we know people who've had sex with strippers for money. That's kind of their job if they choose to do so.
I almost got a blowjob from a stripper.
For free?
For free. She was, well, this is why I was working there, so it was after hours, and she was trying to blow this one dude we were friends with. She said, come on, let me suck your dick, man. Let me suck your dick.
Well, that kind of sounds like somebody you don't want to get a blowjob from.
I'm sure it was a great blowjob, though. I mean, it wasn't the most attractive thing, but, you know, it's just a blowjob. Don't matter.
You realize you just called a stripper a thing, right? So how attractive could she possibly be when you just called her a thing?
Dude, all I know is he's like, nah, man, I'm cool.
He's like?
No,
okay, the guy was
the guy
okay.
she was trying to blow.
I was like,
And
mouth to mouth, man.
Yeah, and he was hammered. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you, man? Like, take a free who cares what she looks like? Take a free blowjob. What's wrong with you?
So you say that, you said you almost got it, so why didn't you take it?
Well, you know. Because he finally walked away and she was looking around like, okay. Who's up to the table then? Like, I had like a split second of like conscious. I'm like, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm about to let this happen. This is not okay.
And then I forget who was like, yeah, I'm in. Like
somebody was
so
just
I
like,
forget who it was. Someone was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I was like, "Oh, thank God."
free blowjob, huh?
Yeah, she just
You
wanted to blow a dick.
She could just charge $40 or something. You know, that person probably
No, it
would
was
have paid
after
it.
hours, man. She just wanted to blow someone. I don't know. She's probably horny. She's stripping all night. You can't tell me strippers don't get horny, right?
Yeah, but just giving out free blowjobs, if you're a stripper and you decide you want to blow like random dudes, like obviously it's gonna be for money, right? Like that's like the whole point if you decide you want to.
No,
do
you're
that.
missing it. It's not for random dudes. It was after the place was closed, so it was just employees.
And even better
Close
time to
friends.
charge men for blowjobs.
I guess, but I don't. You'd have it'd be a tough sell. That's a tough sell to be like, all right, $40. You have better time with all the, the losers paying money anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a better chance getting money out of those fucking.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But why she want to?
Just wanted to suck a
She's
dick,
just
man.
I guess so.
That's all it was. She just wanted to get down.
It's gotta be rough being a chick.
I'll take it, man.
It's gotta be rough just blowing. Like if you're a girl, like guys like to walk around, they can get away with just like fingering a chick. I mean, how many guys? No, listen to me. I'm talking about like random hookups. Like think about it. Like if you're a dude, it's like, oh, I fingered this chick in the back of whatever, or like a bloody blah, or like I was hanging out with this girl and hooking up with her at a party, was fingering her, right? But like, it's never like,
What are we in high school, dude?
Well, listen to me. It's never like you're at a party and it's like, oh, we started making out and I started fucking just going down on her, but that was it. Then everything stopped. 9 times out of 10, a dude gets blown, usually takes a nut like a champ, depending on the girl. But a lot of them. Well, here's the deal: if a girl wants to hook up with you and blow you on like a random hookup at a party, you would.
Kristen's probably sitting downstairs like, Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
These fucking assholes. But keep going though.
This is all circumstantial, honestly. This is just talking about, fucking like obvious ideals of like people we know, whatever. Like if the girl's, if it's just gonna be like a random hookup, but like I feel like 9 times out of 10, a girl's gonna blow in the guy, maybe take the load, probably because she's blowing him in the first place. Like, you know what I mean? And then sometimes the guy won't even return the favor. It's gonna be rough being a girl, man.
Yeah. It's also a lot harder for a broad to come than a dude to come.
Yeah, that's true in a lot of ways, depending on the broad.
The dude just need like a hole or something.
Was that
right?
Clerks? You just gotta be there.
Hey, you just gotta be there. The broads, there's like buttons you gotta press and all sorts of calculations.
Buttons.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do calculus in your head while you're trying to figure it out.
Hey, chef, how do we find the clitoris? What'd you say?
That's funny when that movie. I am the clitoris.
Oh my god.
What does he give advice? What's he asking the clitoris?
Oh no,
for
he's
in the
like,
South Park movie?
chef, how do I get girls to like me? Oh well, son, you gotta find the clitoris. And he realizes what he said. He's like, clitoris? What's the clitoris? Never mind.
Dude, my favorite chef moment is when all the kids have the crush on the substitute teacher, but she's a lesbo. Chef goes out on a date with her, and they're like, "Well, chef, like, what happened?" He's like, "Oh man, she plays for the other team, children. Like, nothing happened." And they're like, "Well, how do you make someone that plays for the different team like you?" "Oh, you got to munch the carpet." They only want people that lick carpet. Dude, the next scene is just all the kids on the floor licking their carpet in their house.
Oh man, that must be an old one, huh?
Yeah,
that's it. That sounds like one of those
season 3, 4.
corny old South Park jokes.
And they're like,
Before they started hitting current events real hard.
Cartman walks in, they're all licking the carpet. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing, guy?" I can't do a Cartman thing. They're like, "What the fuck you doing?"
on, guy.
And they're like, "Chef told us we have to lick the carpet for Miss Jamie to like us, so we're licking the carpet." He's like, "Oh, okay." Starts licking the carpet.
Yeah, that show's fucking.
Show's fucking epic, dude. Even the older, like the first episode is still funny to this day.
I kind of wish they kept it on fucking Netflix because it'd be good to like rewatch
I
it.
know it goes in and out.
A lot of shit's come off of Netflix and it's pretty fucking beat.
Yeah, that guy got Hulu. I can still watch Always Sunny.
Yeah, it's nice that fucking Headface got Hulu and I got Netflix, so we just combined forces. And he's like, yeah, dude, like we'll just still keep it going after I move out. So it's fucking.
Well,
perfect.
why wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it works out for both
You're
of us.
both paying for it. You
Yeah.
need both. You can't just have one.
Yeah, at this point, now that Netflix keeps fucking up so bad with TV shows, I mean, they
their
come out.
stand-up game's on point though.
Yeah, that's because they give everybody a fucking special. It gets kind of ridiculous when you're trying to look for people, but
There's no such thing as too many comedy specials. Unless
but
it's a
how
bunch
many
of chicks or something? You know,
I
that'd be
mean,
annoying.
there's some people I discovered or really started liking more. I mean, Theo Von I recently started getting really into, but I heard him on like a couple of podcasts and stuff like that, and just seeing him here or there on like people's shit. And the more and more I listen to him, like listening to him by himself, man, like you know how just everything he talks, he's like, "Yeah, I'm signing you up, brah. I'll tell you right now, brah." And like he just has like the dumbest metaphors. I can't like I've never even heard the shit he says.
He's got the southern accent with the fucking like the get like the Wigger accent, dude.
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
It's
dude.
like perfect. It's literally fucking dude.
Dude, I was literally in tears just from the Joe Rogan podcast with him. Like some of the shit he said, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Dude, and like him on Joe Rogan was funnier than him on special. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
His special
was
is definitely good.
but it's old. So like,
You can feel that like some of the people. It's not that old. It's only like 2-3 years old.
that's old, man. Comedy.
Yeah, but you're like making it seem it's from like 2010 or something.
Yeah, but like the way like
I don't think a lot of those people there dug him either. Like that's his hometown, but it just felt.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like so he actually had to do like their jokes people like once or twice.
multiple times. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I
but
mean,
like according to like Joe Rogan and Brandon Schaub, like just from the podcast I'm listening
he's
to,
fucking funny too, dude. Brandon Schaub. He's
I
cool
haven't-
as shit.
He's my favorite podcast from Joe Rogan. Where I'm like, they do like one or two a month. They do like one a month.
No, they do the UFC one. Like they pop those out like a lot too.
Well, the Fight Companion, yeah, but when it's just him, so like the Fight Companion's like him, Schaub, and like whoever's there just watching a fight.
Joey Diaz has been doing a few of them. He's been doing a lot of them.
I know it's fucking.
I haven't really been listening to him though, because like I like UFC, but I don't know. I listen to a lot of podcasts now, so it's like
The Fight Companion. If you don't like UFC, I won't watch it. But the Joe Rogan, Brandon Schaub, like they do it's an MMA podcast, but they like do like a preview show to the fight. And they usually do like one a month, dude. It's Joe Rogan's best podcast when he's on, dude. It's fucking hysterical, dude. The way they talk about like men, like you'd be like, these motherfuckers are gay as shit, dude. Like they're like, come on, bro. Like he's 195 pounds. Straight fire, son. Fire. Like the way that,
I think Schaub's kind of going into comedy now, right?
You'd make out with him, right? I'd make out with him.
I think Schaub's kind of turning towards comedy now, right?
Yeah, he's 2 years in. And Joe Rogan said he's the fastest growing comic in all of comedian history.
Kind of makes sense though, because he was already a famous UFC fighter, and he's like fucking great friends with Joe Rogan. So it's almost like he's got it made. I'm sure the guy works hard. I'm not saying he don't.
Yeah, well, that's what Joe. He's like, dude. He's like took an athlete fucking mindset and went to comedy. He's been 2 years. He's selling out fucking like not like stadiums, but he's selling out like all sorts of venues,
Like theaters and shit.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
I mean,
he
it's
doesn't
like
have a special, so I'm like pissed. I'm like trying to find I gotta listen to him, right? Like you can't find him on Netflix, at least. That's where I was looking.
yeah, it's I mean, it's so weird. Like you think about like the gang, like fucking, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, Joe Rogan, R Sphere. Like R Sphere's got one, and it's kind of like a double, and it's okay. He's pretty funny, but he's like not like fucking bust your balls laughing, but you can watch it and have a good time. Tom
Right.
Segura's got like 3 on there, and they're all good.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan's got 2. He's about to come up with a third.
can't wait for the new one, dude. Like
I remember like watching Joe Rogan's fucking Triggered last
it
year.
was so good, dude.
Like I don't remember laughing that hard at a comedy special in a really long time than when I first watched that with Eric at Eric's house.
Besides,
it was fucking hilarious, dude.
Besides Bill Burr and Jim Jeffries,
Just let him go. Oh, he had 180 rounds of ammunition, 8 guns, 2 knives, a bow. They let him go. They're like, you're good.
the cool thing I like about Joe Rogan, besides the fact that he's hysterical, like, well, Bill Burr has some energy too, but like, you remember Dane Cook back in the day? How much energy he had? He was just running around and fucking yelling. He was fucking hysterical.
That was like one of the funniest things about him.
right. Joe Rogan has that, but he's funnier.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, dude, Joe Rogan's great, man. He's killing it, dude. But I don't know, Joey Diaz, man. Dude,
Joe Rogan thinks Joey Diaz is one of the funniest people. Like, he thinks he's the funniest person on the planet, period.
Yeah, dude.
When Joey Diaz starts going, dude, like, it's the funniest. I'm so glad we got to see him, man.
Dude, I think you're welcome. I mean, well, obviously, thank Chris, and she bought the tickets.
That's true.
I conned you into it, though.
Yeah, well, that was... My girlfriend was going to buy me something for my birthday, or like we were thinking about it, but we always end up deciding against like getting each other stuff because we just want to save money.
Right.
And that's even before the kid. Joey Diaz was the one I kind of like picked out, like, oh, you know, I should go see Joey Diaz. And I think the venue got moved because it was a different venue or something. I don't know what the fuck happened because it was the same time frame. It was still in Nyack, but I think the fucking venue got moved. I don't or I'm just fucking dead wrong. I have no idea.
Whatever, yeah. Doesn't matter.
But then we ended up being like, I was like, babe, fuck it, like whatever. You know what I mean? But then you were just like, dude. And I was like, I guess I'm going to see him no matter what.
I saw his tickets. I almost cried, dude.
It was so good.
I was like, Christian, I'm not gonna cry, but like I should cry because I'm so happy right now. I was like, I'm pretty sure I told her, I'm like, the only way, like, I was like, this is the best present I've ever got in my entire life. The only way it would be better is if it was Joe Rogan. But like,
dude, that's what I wanted to do, but it was on a Friday.
Yeah,
and I like started my new job, so like now it's different. Now I'm like starting to like use vacation time and stuff and schedule stuff out. But back then I just
we gotta start going to more comedy shows, man.
I 1,000%.
I know we're broke as fuck, but like we gotta start doing it, dude.
I agree, dude. Like I just gotta follow like some more people and pay attention. They usually always post the shit, but you gotta wait for them to come around. And like if they come around, sometimes we go to the city and fuck going to the city.
Like
dude.
I would blow a dude to go see Bill Burr. You know what I'm saying?
Going to see Bill Burr, dude, would be fucking amazing.
The problem is all
bro.
our favorite comedians all live in LA. So like they're not over here as much. You know what
we gotta do? We gotta like pay a lot of attention and see like when a lot of them will like, because they all play at the fucking
comedy store.
The comedy store.
I know.
They're all always there, just chilling, just fucking working out routines and shit for like their tours and their specials.
Right.
So, but you know how hard it's probably gonna be to get in there? Like the funniest people ever all go there like every other night and fucking just do fucking.
We gotta go Cali for like 2 weeks and just try and get tickets every single night. Dude, imagine every single night we just go there.
We just spend every night just going to see comedy. That'd be fucking sick. And we do a couple special podcast episodes out there. That'd be fucking killer, man.
Yeah, we could do Pat Danica. Well, he's in San Diego, so that's... No, yeah, he's in San Diego. San Diego, is that north?
Even if we can't get
south?
people, we just do like specials, like fucking, like we literally. It would be rough. I mean, it would have to be a couple of years from now to do 2 weeks to be able to afford it. You know what I mean? And like take off of work for that long.
Well,
and do that.
When I finished doing the flooring upstairs and remastering all the bathrooms and then the kitchen, you know, so like
that'll probably take about
500 years from now.
Yeah, that'll probably take about as long as it will take for my kid to become 18 and fucking make its own money. Actually, I'm definitely, that thing turns like 14. I'm like, yeah, go get your working papers in the Macapin Middle School, fucker, or wherever he's going to go. I'm saying
papers is bullshit, man.
Oh, it's all bullshit.
Why can't you just go work? You need your work papers. What the fuck you mean? Dude, I'm 14. Give me a job.
My parents always drove me to like work and like make my own money and shit like that. And when I was 14, like working at McDonald's, I worked at McDonald's like my whole entire teenage like fucking lifespan. Like it was fucking awesome having money, dude. And most of my friends at all times almost never did. I was like one of the only ones. And I saved up money. I was able to buy that car from my parents. I mean, I only bought it for $1,000. It was obviously worth more, but they just didn't want to hand over free shit, which I appreciate.
It was such an old person car, but it was definitely a lot
No, it's just
nicer.
like my Hyundai Elantra, dude. It wasn't like a Lincoln fucking town car or some shit.
Yeah.
Not like that Bonneville. Maybe the Bonneville seemed more old person or whatever, but I mean, regardless, I didn't care. It was like, dude, I remember that was the one thing I was like, I ain't failing that driving test. I remember I passed that first try. My 17th birthday, I got pulled out of school early. I actually fucking ended up, I mean, getting fired, quit, whatever you want to call it, but I was at McDonald's for like 3 years, and I'm like, yeah, you know,
smell like grease.
I need to, you know, I need to work like what was it? I was like, I need to leave for like 2 hours and go finish like my last hour of my driving fucking course that made me do the 6 hours.
Right.
And then I can
do that.
Yeah, back then you had to do that. Oh. When you were, if you wanted to get it at 17 and not wait until you were 18, you had to do that. I think.
Oh, I was definitely 18 when I got it.
Yeah, you waited pretty late, I think, or like
I failed the test so many times. So like. I went cold fucking
turkey, just didn't do it. Like,
I'm like, I got this. Failed that bitch quick as fuck.
Yeah, I passed it right in school first try. I'm pretty sure. I was like, I
Well,
ain't fucking this up, dude.
I would have, but I got kicked out of driver's ed, so.
That makes sense.
Which is funny because to this day, that teacher, like when I see him, he used to come into Crows every once in a while, but like in my senior year, like we were like best friends. Like we were so cool, but like when I was in his class, dude, like I was like, this guy's a fucking cunt, man.
You're probably like that with everybody besides like two people.
I literally remember like I got up out of my seat to throw some gum out. And like this one bro was like, it's not worth it, Keith. Don't walk out of this class. I was like, strong gum out there, lady. And then he got all pissed. I was like, fuck you, man. And
And you walk out?
I walked out of class.
Oh, that's funny. He probably got it. He was probably the same way, but he couldn't, let you be a dick. Yeah, but dude, my 17th birthday, man, my dad took me for my driving test. I passed everything first try. That fucking test, the fucking driving part of it, everything. Came home at like noon or whatever it was. My dad pulled me at school early. I just remember looking up in the kitchen. I was like, bye. And I just fucking drove away, dude. And I waited for all you guys to get out of school. I started picking people up. All I fucking did was drive around.
Your mom was like, oh, Danny's going to fucking do something stupid.
Oh my God, Danny, this fucking idiot. It was, remember that though? Like being that young, just first getting your license, you're like, I could do whatever the fuck I want. This is so awesome.
Yeah,
now you get in a car, you're like, this goddamn thing does nothing but cost me fucking money. I want to stay home all day. I don't want to drive anywhere.
Dude, the first place I ever drove was to your house. It was you and Joe Lugo. And you're like, oh, dude, like, we're hanging out. Like, is there anywhere you can get a ride? I was like, bitch, I'm driving my car down there.
We're all like, oh, shit. That fucking meme of like all black people dancing doing the Bernie. That's like, oh shit, he got his license.
Damn.
Or when that one black dude dunks on the white guy in the work area or whatever, and then he starts like dancing, and the white guy just like walks away with his head down. So funny,
dude. There's I just saw like a video. It was a kid doing a bottle flip, right?
All right.
And the ball lands, and there's a cat sitting there, and the cat swats it. And the bottle flips and then lands on the floor. And it's like, it's literally that black people dancing thing with the cat's face in it and shit, dude. It was fucking great, dude.
Dude, those are all funny because it's just that like quick little celebration thing with all dancing funny and shit.
Bro, by the way, we're going to have to figure out something with this computer.
What do you mean?
I need to see the time, I focus on that a lot.
I'm thinking of just buying a little wall mount off of like Mono Price or something for cheap as fuck.
Right.
And just fucking have this thing come out and you can do a little tilter. Because I look like that's not a big deal, but I'm done taking up space on the table.
No, I hear you. I need to see the time when we're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
That helps me a lot. Like figure out where I'm like strategically going. I need to know time.
If you really wanted to, I could probably set up like a mount like on the table that comes off with a small monitor that's like right in front of you.
I mean, realistically, I could just set a timer on my phone, call it a day, but
that ain't badass, dude.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
New.
I definitely need to see it though. Like, just from like my cooking background, like that's what like tickets come in, and we have to decide whether to fire the tickets or like hold tickets or whatever we're doing. But like time's a huge thing, so I'm like constantly looking at the clock.
Yeah.
Like to know like, all right, this person's waiting 10 minutes. Like I really got to get this out. Or like this person, blah, blah, whatever. So like that mentality is in my head while I'm doing something that I care about. So like I have to have that clock.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I look at it all the time too, but that's got to be that's going to be so hard to get used to the time management of cooking, man. That would be the thing that kills me. Like if you just sit in a line,
it just comes
something comes in, you cook it, you move on. You move on with your life. But like to start working on, I guess it's like,
well, there's no such thing as cooking something and moving on. Like it's like you're just cooking 40 things at a time and figuring it the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I remember one time like our dishwasher like was like, he always makes a joke like, so we go at 8:00 we go ochelo.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, ochelo, it's fucking 8:00. But now he's like, it'll be like 5:50. He's like, ochelo. I'm like, shut the fuck up, right?
Stop lying.
Yeah, we bullshit. And the one time, like, I get where he was coming from. He took the clock down and just started yelling ocho. But I was like, Rudy, he didn't, because he doesn't speak too much English. But he's like, I'm like, you have to put the clock back up. He's like, oh, you fucking grumpy? You don't care about, you want to leave early? That's why you need clock? I'm like, no. Like, I need the clock. Like, to figure out ticket times. And like, one of our line cooks were like, he like translated my information to him. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, no, I need a fucking clock. He's like, why, you want to go home? I'm like, no, I need the clock.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
So, yeah, I definitely need that.
Why you keep touching my fucking foot, man?
Why you keep putting your... Fuck off, man. I'm moving. I got a boom arm. Fuck you.
Be careful.
Why you gotta be touching my foot then, bro?
Yeah, you can't go much further, dope. Yeah, that's I wanted to talk to you about that, but I didn't get to mention it.
Oh, yeah, it's fucked, man.
Try to be careful.
Right.
But oh no, that's cool. It's been so much worse than that. We might PA cables. I think we're good, but that's actually a big maybe. We might just make it with the PA cables, but we're using like 3 or no, it's actually only 2 headphone extensions for Eric's.
Right.
But, I mean, mine will be good, but like all 3 that we might need to order. That the headphone extensions aren't that, just we got to order more shit. I'm fucking sick of it, man.
Yeah, well, it's almost
what done. I'm just worried is that, like, we have the table all set up ready to go Saturday if we're able to pull it off, which I don't think we're going to be able to unless I can bail out of Eric's party pretty early.
We got to hook those U-hooks up.
That's what I mean. Like, I want to get here. Like, that's what I was hoping. If we can get the table up here Thursday and it's not super late, but I'm thinking maybe come Thursday after the baby appointment and maybe just get it up here, like drill the holes in the legs and get it up here.
Right.
So the hard part is done. Sexy. You didn't even clip, man.
I'm learning.
Celebration.
It's a celebration.
Then maybe I can come here early
I wish
enough
I had
on
4
Saturday.
hands so I could give those titties
4 thumbs
down. Show Charlie Murphy your titties.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, well, no, because it's further away.
I don't want to bore the fans with this. We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, but fuck them, right?
Oh, let's do emails, right? How long in are we?
We're long enough. We're at 47 minutes. So
yeah, so let's do.
Hopefully,
emails.
we got some extras. So let's email it.
Email it. Song's so stupid.
So we got 3 emails.
Just like all of them.
Oh yeah. we got 3 more. We actually got like 6 emails.
Nice.
We just popped in 3 more. One of I'm actually a loser because I'm laughing at my girlfriend because I think she's funny. But all right, first email.
We start from the beginning. The first one that came, right?
Yeah, which was actually I guess on Tuesday, so almost a week ago. But it was like right after.
Oh, before we start, we need to revisit Tanner's email about Infinity Wars.
All right, let's do it.
So yeah, let's do that before you go into new emails because I
right.
finally fucking watched a fucking movie.
Yeah. Yahoo, really? Okay. What do you think of? All right. Well, we got. What do you think of Infinity War? And was Thanos actually wrong, though? Question mark.
Okay.
So go be quick about Infinity Wars because we already talked about it with Eric, but then we're going about with Thanos if he thought what he did was wrong.
Fuck no, Thanos is the man, dude. He's right. He's right as fuck. Couldn't have the population down, man.
It was way more than half, right?
No, it was half. He literally says in the movie, I could cut half the population if I snap my fingers.
Are you crazy? You want half?
Makes sense, man.
Half.
You know, it sucks for sure. You know, you gotta ask Japan, man. If they would take that.
China, wrong one.
Was it China?
It's very much China.
Yeah, China would take that shit in a heartbeat, bro. They'd be like, yeah, half.
China
done.
probably loves Thanos. Here's the way I think about it. I am a firm believer that there is way too many people on this planet, and we're actually destroying it because of that. And it's the population is
we'll
increasing.
Be dead before it matters, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, continue.
But I also am not really one to just believe in like aimlessly just fucking taking people out for the sake of doing it. What I don't think would be a bad idea is just like make it illegal every other year to have a baby. Think about that. I wonder if that would work. Just not like we're not like killing babies. We're not doing anything crazy.
America needs to do that shit, man. There's some dumb people having babies.
Now listen to me. Listen to me.
That's not even...
Before liberals fucking lose their mind, like they
already did, but yeah.
Well, fuck them. But just listen to a little bit of a description. Like maybe, and I know it's not possible. I'm sure all women can't take birth control. I'm sure there's plenty of aspects that would have to be worked out. But think about how many people die per second versus how many people are born per second. And like the fact that it's always more being born and that's why the number's constantly growing.
Right.
If just one, like, listen, it's a woman's dream. She wants to have kids. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Okay, I'm not saying you can't have kids for 5 years, can't have kids for 10 years, can't have any kids. Even years, we have kids. Odd years, we can't have kids.
Like gas?
No, dude, no joke. Dude, odd years, you get pregnant. If you find out, like, women need to have mandatory gynecologist appointments, one a month.
Right.
Right? They go and make sure everything's safe with them, which is a good thing because some women get lazy. They don't feel like going. And then if they're pregnant, super quick abortion, that's out.
Well,
no baby every other year. Think about
China do it?
And then we can. China kills babies.
They kill a lot of babies, right? But there's also like if you have a dude, if you have
like women, I think they get rid of them, and then if you have a dude, you're all right. And it's like
you only have like two kids or something?
One kid. You have more than one kid. It's like they're
fucked.
firm with it.
It's definitely fucked though.
Yeah,
but it
Yeah, and you're saying you want Thanos to take over, take half the population?
No, I'm agreeing with that shit. I'm just saying it's fucked. But
if there was like a humane way,
like I'm looking at Kansas right now on this map, right?
Useless state.
Most of those people, they probably shouldn't have kids, right?
You would think Iowa's useless, but Slipknot came from that, so that's the only thing.
True.
Kansas is useless.
Yeah, I want Slipknot to be dead. That would suck.
Well, they can be now. I don't give a shit about them now, but self-titled in Iowa were dope. Even Subliminal Verse is pretty good.
It was pretty good. They made more albums than that?
Yeah, they make a couple more. Who gives a shit?
Whatever. But yeah, dude, I don't think Thanos is the baddest guy that everyone, because he kills some Avengers. Everyone's pissed. Like, he's looking out. Like when he takes, what's her name? Gamora.
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 What are you, Spanish?
So like, he saves her from that. He like takes her in and then kills half the population, and then that plant's good now. Even though he killed half of them. But that's that's how he's thinking, man. He's like, listen, motherfuckers, maybe he's better than the Avengers. He's thinking about the long term.
Yeah. I mean,
obviously he's a dick because he's the bad guy, but like, is he? I don't know.
But just to wipe half the universe out?
Makes sense.
I think just prevention and slowly, like I said, every other year, man. 1 year you can't have kids, 1 year you can't.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of science to that.
It's got to be. Never going to have him, but it's got to be.
And think about it. You're pregnant for 9 months. You know what I mean? So like you're only going to have one kid a year at the most.
You know what they need instead of abortions? They need like some kind of just like a taser. You just and you like
something that's quick.
Yeah, you.
Well, that's why every chick. I mean, but I don't think every there. I'm 95% positive. Like, there's plenty of women who probably can't take birth control. I'm sure. I would say every woman has to be on birth control. But I mean, I'm like blindly saying this without thinking about women and what you know what I mean. Right. Like, who knows how hard this would be on them? It'd be impossible. You know what I mean? So I get all that. I'm not trying to be like. I mean, I'm a dick all the time about cunts, but
dudes. Make the dudes just cut their balls, or not cut your balls off, but
oh, you know what? No, don't they put a stent in a broad? They could do that, can't they?
Yeah, definitely.
They put the stent in the broad. Is that what it's called? And they take it out at the end of the year.
Or they could put in a dude. Make something in a dude.
I don't know what they make. They were doing birth control for dudes, and then apparently they were having really negative effects, and like a bunch of broads are getting pissed because they're like, "What do you think happens to us, you fucking dickheads?" Like. I mean, I get it, dude. Like, if there was male birth control and it wasn't like horrific, I'd probably fucking take it. I mean, who the fuck knows? But I mean, who knows? Maybe the effects were worse than women's. Maybe they were just as bad.
Right.
I mean, women. I mean, we make fun of broads all the time, but they definitely have it way worse than men. That's for sure. But fuck them. They're broads. What are you gonna do? I'm kidding, ladies. Kinda. All right. So Thanos, I'm 50-50 on it.
I'm on Thanos' side. I hope he kills all the Avengers. Because I love that kind of movie where like everyone's like, oh, they're gonna save the day, and then they die.
I did like the ending.
No, I understand that. Can someone please come out and make like
of the closet,
like
the
a
closet.
great movie, and just at the end you just kill everybody and the bad guy wins? Can that please fucking happen? You know what I'm saying?
That's actually the reason I like the movie The Mist from Stephen King. Not the older one. I think there was a remake that was like maybe 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
At the end, he ends up fucking... I love it because he has to kill everybody himself because he thinks all those monsters are going to come and kill them.
Right. But
and he just finishes killing them, but he doesn't have a bullet left to kill himself. And then the military comes and saves the whole town after he kills his entire family. That is such a good ending.
It's a great ending, but it's
an amazing ending.
It's one movie. Can I get like a big movie like at the end of the Lord of the Rings when Aragorn like leads his troops up to
that was fucking epic, dude.
So epic. And
Return of the King, bruh. There's only one return, and it's of the Jedi.
But here's the thing: you never watched the extended version of that, right?
I have not.
Well, that's the best part, bruh.
What's you always bitch at me about never seeing him. What's so much better about him?
For one, you learn so much more, and when Aragorn and the army goes to dog,
hey dog,
when they go to Mordor's gate, the speaker,
the gate of Mordor.
Mordor. What's the main bad guy? The eye in the sky.
Doesn't his name like sound just like Mordor? What the fuck is it?
Sauron.
Like, oh yes, you're close.
I fucked this up because Sauron and the wizard and the eye are like they always confuse me because they're very close.
Bad guy in Lord of Rings. Sauron.
And then what's the wizard? It doesn't matter.
Bad wizard, Lord of Rings. Saruman. It's so close.
It's so close.
And this,
you think they figure that out?
The spelling is like unbelievably close too.
It's so bad, dude. Like, come on, boys. Hook us up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Saruman was a cunt though, huh?
Saruman was
He's
the wizard.
Scumbag.
Sauron was the...
Sauron, I don't know if we're pronouncing it right. It's like Sauron or Sauron. He's the eye. He's the fucking main guy.
Right. So
he's the head of Mordor.
The best part about this the extended versions is they go to Mordor's gate and it's the voice of Sauron comes out.
Real quick.
Yeah.
You can't be anywhere in this room without Connor staring at you. Have you noticed that?
He's a sexy bitch, so.
But I just noticed it now. It's like one of those pictures. It's like the Mona Lisa, like the eyes just follow you.
You gotta let that motherfucker stare, baby. Sniper of the year. He's staring at everything, bro.
I mean, it's Connor. You know, I feel. If anything, I feel safe.
You want us to put us there?
Like he's watching over me.
I can put it there, man, if you want.
I turn around. It's like,
I'd make you put it there, but
okay. So they go to the gates of Mordor.
So the voice of Sauron. I'm confused already. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? It comes out and says that Bilbo. No, not Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, it's Bilbo Baggins, right? No, Frodo. Sorry, it's been a long time. Frodo. The voice says that Frodo's dead. So that whole army approaching the gates at that moment goes, "Here we go, man. We're dying. This is it. We're going to fucking fight and we're going to die." But
it's pretty badass.
Dude, it's the best part of the movie.
They're like,
we're going to die. And then eventually, like, he's still alive and they figure out and they win or whatever. But,
yeah,
dude, like, that's the best part. Like, an Aragorn just cuts.
Are you sure that is that in the extended version only?
Yeah, dude. That's why the regular movies suck. Don't get me wrong. If you start watching Lord of the Rings, watch the originals. Otherwise, you'd be bored as fuck. Unless you read the books, which I didn't. But if you read the books, go right to extended. But yeah, dude, that's the best part. Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
I did read The Hobbit, and it was really cool seeing the other 2 movies after reading the book.
Right.
It's like one of the only fucking books I read, but it was a dope book. It was probably easier to read it, even though it's a pretty long book, but it was just like, all right, this is one book, not like 8, which is what the 3 movies are. They're like 8 or 9 books.
All right, so emails, right?
Yeah, we can play a theme song again. You want to play a theme song again?
Yeah, I forget what emails we left off at.
We didn't even do any
We
new
did
ones.
Tanner's, right? Because he was talking about, okay.
Well, we got like 6 emails. We got a lot, so.
Email it.
Shots for likes.
Email it.
So this one came last week, about a week ago. Jeff sent me a link. I actually took a look at it, but I didn't watch the video. He's like, tell me how skating on ice is harder. And it's just some video. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm not going to play the video right now because who knows how long it is. But I guess it's a video explaining that it's supposed to be physically impossible for a human brain to understand the concept of like how fast the ball is coming and being able to actually.
We're going back to skating versus baseball. Yeah. Just right.
And you guys are now putting words in my mouth and saying it incorrectly. I didn't say skating is harder than hitting a baseball.
I said hockey in general, figuring out every single thing is harder.
I think you have to be a more talented individual to play the sport of hockey compared to playing any other sport. I think it's way more involved, and I think just fucking... It's just what I think. Now, here we go. Here's the thing. This video is supposed to be like, oh, it's supposed to be physically impossible for the hand-eye coordination to comprehend in the brain where the ball's going to be. But here's the deal. Hundreds of people do it. Thousands of people do it across the country. So guess what? It's null and void. I could say
same in hockey.
I could say jerking off in his podcast live while on the podcast with you in front of me should be physically impossible.
You think?
But I could jerk off, come in the table, and say, "Hey, it's no longer physically impossible."
You come on this table, not the new table.
Dude table looks good. I just caught a look at it, dude.
Do you think
looking
there's
smooth, brah,
baseball players or hockey players in the world?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's pretty close.
I want to say it might be kind of even because their teams are like almost about the same size. Maybe hockey's smaller. You got 3 lines. You got 4 lines, 3 guys each. That's 12. You got 2 or 3 goalies. That's 15. Then maybe you got some backups. So at the most 25. But isn't baseball like 30 something?
Well, I'm just saying in the world, like players.
Well, but we're trying to just like do a roundabout thing here. There might be more baseball players.
I don't know. It's probably more. I don't know.
Yeah, think AAA and all that shit counts too, man.
Yeah, think of Russia, man. All I'm saying is the argument sucks because
it's one thing versus an entire sport.
No.
I still think that hitting a baseball is the hardest specific thing in sports.
Right.
One single thing. I'm saying the whole sport in general, and you guys keep tell me how skating is harder. Like, diddles, that's not what I'm fucking saying. And you guys are like, oh, people are this and that, blah, blah, blah. And like, none of you guys are like, listen to me. Either you're not listening or you just don't care. You're trying to troll me.
Probably both, but yeah.
Yeah. But we'll move on.
Baseball's hard, but whatever.
So I got Pat Den. I finally got an email from Pat Den. No subject. Listen, you fucking broad. All I asked for is tinfoil, you fucking lib. But because
I'm assuming he's talking about you.
I'm guessing. I think we have some racial slurs coming up here, so these are not my views. But because you use that fucking Mexican poverty email Yahoo and you don't get even get emails, stop being such a fucking redcoat, Dan, and get your shit together. Judge is a fucking homo and Rivera is a schmuck. Get the Google email that comes from this side of the wall and fuck off. From Pat Den. P.S. Build that wall.
My fucking man, Pat fucking Den.
There's like nothing even. I don't even.
You got nothing, man. You just got trolled on.
Oh, by
the way, before we go to the next email.
All right.
Well, no, I'll wait till the emails are over. Keep going.
Right. Next email, Eric Schomer.
Mm-hmm.
Subject: Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Rock you like a hurricane. Yeah. Fudge and Finn, number 1.
What band was that, by the way?
Here I am.
Was that Foreigner?
Rock you
That was
like a hurricane.
Who's that?
I know I don't give a shit.
It matters.
You Google it. I'm going to start reading Shomer's email. We have a lot of emails now. We got some shit to get taken care of here.
You're welcome.
Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. I posted the status.
Okay, definitely, dude.
And got 3 more emails after. Fudge and Finn, number 1. When are you free to have ice skate challenge?
This is Shomers.
Yeah.
Does he want to challenge us?
I think he just wants us to actually do it and stop talking shit.
So, like me, you, and Jeff go ice skating and see who can hit a bat on the ice skate. Like, I'm confused.
I think he did, we were talking shit, saying we could skate, and we were arguing about this. And you're like, I could skate backwards. I'm like, dude, I could definitely skate better than you. You're like, no, you can't. I'm like, yeah, I can. So then we sat there arguing.
Me and you challenge each other. I don't. Whenever you want, man. Scotland's open.
Yeah.
What was our argument that?
Well, that just became an argument that we're gonna skate against each other.
Like speed skating, or
no, to see who can clearly like skate better. Maybe bring a stick and a puck so you can puck handle, I guess. But I was just arguing skating. Or well, you started saying like, oh, I could even skate backwards. But it's like skating at a professional level compared to like just a couple schmucks on the ice.
Oh, for sure, it's so different.
Yeah,
but
we should do a podcast special with it.
Real
maybe.
talk though, like no joke. I mean, obviously, I want to make fun of you, but when was the last time you skated? It's not a joke. It's a sincere question.
A couple of years ago, but not too...
Like a couple, and as in like a couple, like 2 years ago?
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago.
Well, 2 or 3, man. Make it fun.
Oh, all right. Fuck off, man. I don't fucking know the goddamn date, all right? What else do you want?
Because the last time I skated was probably about, like 3 years ago. Dude, I was out of breath, man.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that'll happen to both of us. But
so if we go this challenge, dude, it's gonna be like us sweating,
yeah,
out of breath.
You know I'm gonna win, right?
You won't win though, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. All right, so that's definitely happening, Shomer. Don't worry about it. Number 2, when are you free to have batting cage challenge?
Ooh,
that's right in Vernon, dog.
There's the Dairy Queen,
yeah. Or we can go to some badass place. I know they go pretty fast. I don't think they go any faster than 70 or 80, though. Or they might go 90.
Bro, you got to understand this why Jeff is right. Dude, if they top off at 70, you're missing that ball, bro.
Yeah, but I'm down to still fucking... We got to make a day out of it.
Yeah, we'll do a whole thing. We'll go ice skate.
It'll probably have to be a Sunday.
And then
we do a podcast that we do a morning after pill that Sunday and talk all about it.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely let's do batting cages.
All right, Shomer we'll make him drive us around, so because we're gonna have to drink, right?
Well, no. I want Shomers to get fucked, So we'll need a DD and an SUV.
That's funny that it rhymed. Shomers, you got a good email here. 3, are we definitely doing Bouncing Souls in August?
That's 50-50, dog.
Yeah, that's good. I wasn't the only one who was going to say it.
Yeah, I want to do it, but I don't know.
Number 4, fuck useless Kevin.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Number 5.
Who is that?
Cannabis Cup.
Is this still Shomers?
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. Fuck
5.
Kevin. Yeah, fuck Kevin.
Yeah. Number 5, Cannabis Cup next month in Michigan. Yes? Definitely no.
Yeah, sorry, dog.
6, let's smoke.
I'll get high in... while you're in
New Jersey.
Michigan.
6, let's smoke. I mean, I don't smoke, but we'll hang out soon. 7, when are you guys going to start sending out invitations for Fudge and Finn Present Beer Fest 2018, and how much are tickets? Is there a VIP package?
Now, that's a good question for multiple reasons.
Did we say we're going to do this?
No. But my buddy Sean... used to run a beer fest, and it was out of control, dude.
Probably. It would be a great way to promote the show, though, huh?
We do
a podcast live outside and have a beer fest?
I would love to do it, but we don't have anywhere to do it. So, Eric, if you can give us...
Maybe 2019. We plan like a serious event where like 100, 200 people come up. We find a couple of spots, like... See if Crows wants to do it.
Crows in. We literally need someone to
They got craft beer. They probably could bring. We'll charge tickets.
No, you don't understand because you've never been to one. We need like at least 2 acres of land.
Why don't we just do one that can handle 100, 200 people, and then when we sell out, we sell out?
Yeah, 2 acres of land. You've never been to one of these, bro? Think about 200 people.
So 100 people.
Think about 100 people. You need,
it would
plus
be
the
insane
games. You need
to set it up, though.
dude. That's what I'm saying. You need someone who has the property. If we can find someone with the property, we'll do it for sure.
That would be epic. We could pull it off.
Like, you understand what I did with Sean? Like, well, I never went because he gave me a wrong date, but yeah, that's a whole different thing. But dude, like hundreds of people showed up. Like, and you need a lot of space.
If we try to figure out planning one for 2019, that would be fucking insane.
It would be insane, but we need the space to do it.
We'll have to figure it out. We're going to talk more about it because that's actually a good idea. God damn it, Shomers. Number 8, cunt. Perfect email. Perfect
they
email.
They suck, right?
So my girlfriend emailed. The subject is fuck you. That's nice of her.
That makes sense.
I didn't hang up on you in social media, you liar. See, here's the deal.
You hung up on your girlfriend, dude? She's pregnant, bro.
No,
what are you doing? You're a fucking asshole.
I claimed she hung up on me because she posted a status saying like Cardi B is good or Cardi B is lit or something. Mm-hmm. So Eric posts on it. And he goes, Cardi B makes music for women who wash paper plates. Dude, so I start... So she tells me this when I'm on the phone with her on my way here, and I'm laughing in her ear for like literally like 2 or 3 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And like after like 2 or 3 minutes, she's like, okay, I'm done now. I love you. I'll see you later. And I'm like, I love you. Bye. Right? And that was basically it. So she didn't just hang up on me. But I was just laughing until she decided that she was done with it.
Right.
So my comment on Facebook was, I laughed at this for 5 minutes straight until you decided to hang up on me when you read this to me. Hilarious or whatever. And she's like, liar. I didn't hang up on you. Trying to make me sound less funny.
Whatever Flood shed is, he's fucked, man. I'm on your side. So yeah, continue.
You're scared of her, huh?
No. I'm just, on her side.
So you're trying to troll me.
No, I'm just on her side, man.
You can't actually be on her side. She's a woman.
That's sexist, Fudge.
So are you.
I've never said one sexist thing in my life.
Oh, that's just not true.
Next email. Bridget wins, Fudge loses. Next email.
Peter Harney.
Oh, it's all about Pete, bruh.
It's all about Pete. Questions for the pod is the subject. Hey, losers. It's all about Pete here. Here's my question for you guys. If you could only play one video game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Not genre, but single game.
That's
I think it's pretty obvious what my answer is.
Question, man. Obviously, you're
keep up the good work, guys. Pete.
You're gonna go Final Fantasy, I would assume.
Yeah,
and you guess mine, and then we'll talk about it.
I want to say New Vegas is high on your list. High on your list.
Yeah.
You kind of have an entire sleeve based off the
game. I do, but it's not much.
I know. Is it Legend of Zelda?
Of course, bro.
Which one though?
But it's
just go OG. It can't be series. He says one single game, not genre.
Ooh, one
is that what single it was? Game.
All right, I'm kind of drunk. All right,
I gotta catch up there.
Yeah. One single game to play.
I mean, 7, I've gone into it so many times, but like the music, the nostalgia, it just doesn't.
Here's how many times can you play it though? You know what I'm saying?
I started playing it again like a week ago.
I understand that, but could you play that? How many hours does it take you to beat 7?
You can casually play and probably beat it in 30, 40 hours. Maybe even less. I mean, I don't know.
So you
probably have some content that I give it 12. Yeah, well, no one gives a shit, faggot, okay? Sometimes I like to hang out and level up. Sometimes I just like to relax. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Or if you go ape shit and you like try to get everybody to 99 and you like beat all the weapons and go crazy.
Chocobo foreign shit.
That shit's so much fun, dude. It's
all right. So,
it's obviously like 70% nostalgia. Like no shit.
No, but
that's the whole point of video games.
Could you beat that game? I'm sorry. Could you play a game every other day? Like you beat it every other day. You're retired. We're both retired in this scenario.
You just threw vodka all over yourself.
Yeah, it's
that
cold,
was awesome.
man, so it feels cool. We're both retired. Every other day, what game do we pick? You can play Final Fantasy VII.
Well, if I pick one of the open world Bethesda games, it's like...
And don't get me wrong. Like,
I put a lot of time in those games, too, and guess what? The missions start to, like, regenerate, and it's like the same shit. And they just, like, input different names and, like, locations, and you're doing the same thing. Like, everything gets boring eventually.
Well, let me just say this. There's no correct answer because...
Well, for you.
If you beat a game every day, the same game, every other day, and you had to play it. Like
he's not saying you have to play it every single... All he's asking is if you only had one game to choose for the rest of your life, one single game.
That's a hard question, though.
It's a really hard question. It's a good question.
I think the answer is, nah, guy. Like, there's no game good enough to do that. Like, you could just play it every day.
Yeah.
For me, it would be Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim. Or not Skyrim. Breath of the Wild, man. It's so good.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes, like, can you relax in Zelda sometimes?
Breath of the Wild, you can, yeah, for sure, dude. Dude, it's... I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah.
Yeah. I really need to fucking play that game.
It's the best.
I know if I wanted to, I could just borrow.
Dude, people can be shit. So I'm in like a Zelda fan page, and it's bullshit. They're all a bunch of cunts.
Most people are cunts, man.
I need to follow everything everyone else is following. Like they think something, I'm thinking something.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of the video game community. It's fucking
awful,
terrible.
dude. So like when Breath of the Wild came out, like a majority of the people on this page went, dude, this is the best Zelda game ever. Like, it's so good. And it is. And then, like, the other half went, oh,
people had to start cunting out.
yeah, and then we go, oh, top Zelda games, hashtag, people are going to get mad at me, but Breath of the Wild is low on my list. Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Well, the only argument they have is that it's gotten away from the classic Zelda.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
But like it didn't. Like it did in dungeon style, but like dude, when you go to Death Mountain and they play when you go to Death Mountain in Breath of the Wild, they play the original Death Mountain music from the original Zelda. Dude, I start joking the fuck off. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I really need to find a way to play that game, man. It sucks. I can only get it on like the shitty fucking. I mean, you could rock it on
my Switch,
it's Wii
dude.
U or
Do you want my Switch? Borrow that shit, dude. Because I'm literally playing Assassin's Creed right now, and then probably Fallout 76, whatever the fuck that is. Dude, take my Switch, bro.
Yeah, I might have to soon.
You really should.
I don't know if I could do like a crazy fucking playthrough, but maybe I'll just get like a decent one just to fucking experience it.
Dude, there's no such thing as a... I fucked up.
You're kind of getting drunk now, so you're getting like all into your senses and shit. You're like...
I'm fucking wasted. Dude, literally take my Switch. Please. Please.
I think I'm eventually going to.
Dude, it's so good.
Because it's the nicer system, right? Because I know Jesse had it on Wii U, but you got the fucking... That's a little bit better graphics on the...
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, I definitely will. Last email, bro.
All right.
Hey, it's from Stephen Lott. Other Steve!
From who?
Hey, when's the all-new edition of the show going to be held? Oh, question was the subject.
Whoa. Oh, I'm fucking wasted. What'd you say?
You didn't even hear it? All right, hold on. Let me open it again. Question, subject. Hey, When's the all-nude edition of the show going to be held?
All nude?
All nude. I actually have a perfect answer for him. When you and my brother come on, bud, and the table's probably going to be done, hopefully by this weekend, if not next weekend. So if you're listening to this, Steven, I am going to fucking probably give you a call tomorrow, and we will book your episode. So we got to do that.
Heard.
I was waiting until the table was done to have my brother and Steve on.
Who the fuck?
Oh, Steve, their podcast.
Oh, your brother.
Yeah, but his buddy who he does the podcast with, other Steve.
They want to do it all nude? We could do that.
Yeah, I'll let my brother know. He's got to have a family, man, but I mean, you know, got to get nude to fucking be in a family because you make kids, right? So be nude on the podcast, bruh. You hear me, Steve? Get nude, bruh.
Fuck.
Well, that's pretty much that. I mean, that was a pretty successful email thing we had. Yeah, man. We had 6 emails.
Cool.
Oof. So the broad brought the new cat over, like her mom brought her cat over. No, Jesse.
Yeah, what's going on with that shit?
They're hissing at each other a little bit, and apparently her cat peed on her a little bit.
The cat peed on Bridget?
A little bit. Well, she's probably holding on to her and shit. I mean, it's dude, the cat's old, man. That cat's like 13, 15 years old, so it's...
That cat's senile as fuck. That thing don't give a shit, bro. That's the Joey Diaz of cats. You know what I'm saying? Like
Joey Diaz loves cats too. It's so funny, man.
Bro, dude,
this little fucking cocksucker, right? He comes in the room, right? And he's got me held hostage in my bed. He won't let me leave.
I was watching The Exorcism with fucking...
and I took a couple of mushrooms, right? Right? That was when we saw him, right? He was telling us that.
And that cat, he's like, that cat motherfucking knew. What the fuck? He was look. I was like looking at the clock. He was looking at
him, looking at the movie, looking at the clock.
Cat was like, that motherfucker's high on acid.
Oh, Joey Diaz. That was such a pain in the fucking cock. And remember, it took forever driving around the Nyack Mall to find that shit?
Well, yeah, for you.
You always just sit in the car and drink. Must be nice.
It's what I do. It's what I do.
It's what he does.
Dogs digging.
It's what he does. You were just like 1,000 times more drunk. Like, and you were just like, dogs digging. It's what he does. It's what he does. Like, just, and you put it back in you and you're like, it was ridiculous, dude.
It happens, man.
What are you gonna do? I think it's time for me to pop this episode onto Libsyn and then fucking paint some table more.
You definitely gonna do it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Oh, I want to finish the cans. I want to fucking empty it all out and call her fucking quits. Mm-hmm. Let it dry, and then Thursday we'll fucking drill those table legs and hopefully bring it up here. Then Saturday I'll come here early and drill some shit into some shit.
Thursday, bro.
As long as nothing weird happens with the doctor's appointment. As long as like nothing, you know what I mean? Everything's happy and healthy. I'll just fucking pop over after. That's all. Bro lives with me now. She don't care what time I come home.
All right, cool.
That's what she says. She's like, I live with you now, so you can come home whenever you want. Sometimes before she'd be like, that's my day with you. That's our day. What are you doing?
Bro, Kristen has been the MVP of the situation. Like, we've literally had...
Every single date night of your guys' for like the past 3 months have been completely canceled. And I've been over, and she's like, hey, one. Fudge.
We got one.
Hey, Fudge, I've missed you. You're over again. And I think she just gets drunk now, like when I come over on Thursdays, so she just like doesn't get mad about the fact that you guys don't spend time alone together. Table's almost done, Kristen. Sorry.
Kristen's the MVP, bro. She's literally like, oh, you want to hang out?
In our defense, I think she's taking a decent amount of shifts on Thursdays too, just to not let herself.
Well, she took one. Two,
I thought it was like way more than that. I thought there was like plenty of times where you're like, oh, she picked up a shift today anywhere, or I came over here.
We could ask her. I'm pretty sure it's one.
It has to.
I ran into this bitch.
Yeah, I'm over it, right? You're over it? I'm over it.
Oh, look at that shit.
What? Is it a bug or something? Oh, you're fucking up the thing? You're good at fucking up the stuff. Say slip piece. Penis.
Sleep.
Your face. Hey, DJ's been no shirt. Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Morning after pill. Shots for likes. Morning